I just felt the need to get started on working on something game development related. I haven't worked on something for the past few days, and my project that I have been working on, I've just felt kind of burnt out on it lately. And I'm like, well, I want to do something that honors God. I was working for just like a couple hours. I was just really getting into it, really honing in, and this is what I ended up doing. I wrote and drew out my initial idea, spending some time really kind of thinking of like, okay, how could I make this work? And then I decided on the idea of like a puzzle platformer type of game, side scroller type of view. And then you have a cross, there's different collectibles, and then you have to reach your way to the exit. And so with that, I was like, okay, what if there is a way that you can pick up this cross? And then with this cross, there's like a radius around it that reveals things that are hidden to you when you don't have the cross nearby. And then once you leave the radius of this cross, you are on your own. You got to follow the more difficult law path, just like do this and then do this and then you make it to the end. Or you can use your cross, put your trust and faith at the forefront, and it gives you the proper way of getting to the destination. And I really like this idea, and that's kind of where I started off with it. And I also like the idea of like, okay, what if sin tries to attack you and you're able to, maybe there's like different things you need to do where you leave the safety of the cross, but then as soon as sin starts to come at you, you flee back to the cross, and then you become immune to damage because the power of the cross of Christ defeats that sin. And so it got me having some ideas here. So that was kind of the initial idea, along with like collecting like these collectible coins where you can get them and then buy upgrades. So for the first day, I wrote and drew out this initial idea, and then I created two simple type of levels, basic left and right movement, and you could jump as well. And then the cross was added in where it detects if you're in the radius of the cross, and there's a nice effect for that as well to really make it known if you're in the safety or not. And then also added in the hidden platforms where, okay, you can go and move the cross over here, and then it reveals this platform. The area around the cross, the radius around it, is intersecting with this hidden platform. You're able to actually use that platform to reach the exit. And so for these two levels, I added in two paths. One where it's like, oh, you just bring the cross over, and it's like, oh, two jumps and you're at the exit, versus the other one where it's like, okay, jump here, then here, then here, and then do a little jump this way, and if you fall down, you have to do it again, then make a couple more jumps, and then you get to the exit. So kind of like a hard, long path that you traverse by yourself, or you can bring the cross with you to have it be the main foundation of pushing you forward. And one of the things I was thinking about was, okay, should I make the cross necessary to be carrying with you to get to the next level? And I was thinking about that, and I was like, probably not. I may change that in the future, but I don't think you should need to bring the cross with you to get to the exit, but using the cross, having that cross and what it symbolizes, that faith to get you to the next destination, is, I think, the way that I'm going to be continuing to go about it. So with that being said, just so grateful for you watching this full video. Thank you so much once again, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.